A weekend, and you're going to see a stacked PBC pay-per-view event on Prime Video, and it's going to feature a classic Mexico versus Puerto Rico rival and battle in the main event. And it's going to feature two of the most exciting and biggest punchers in the super middleweight division. This fight will take place at T-Mobile Arena in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, which of course, as you know, has hosted some of the biggest combat sporting events over the recent years. And you're gonna see the Mexican superstar, the unified super middleweight champion of the world, CANELO Alvarez, defend his titles against the unbeaten Edgar Berlanga on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. The interesting thing about this is that you'll also see a couple of other fights on Prime Video as well that the PBC is bringing you. And we got a treat for you. The main event fighter is here in those fights that you'll see on September 14th. This young man comes in at 21-1, 8 knockouts. He's the former unified super bantamweight champion of the world, trains in that fighting city of Philadelphia, trained by Derek Bozy Edwards. He's gonna face Carlos Castro in a 10-round featherweight bout in that main event. In fact, making his debut at featherweight. Ladies and gentlemen, he breaks to the stage. You know him as Coolboy, Stephen Fulto Jr.
Well, the blacks kill blacks, and I can't even tell you why. I know niggas stuck in beef and they can't even tell you how. If you straight, you go to jail, but if you ain't, you gonna die. And y'all cried on the news when I had changed that law. And niggas still talk about me, shit got changed for y'all. I've been famous since 18, I ain't really changed at all. Niggas getting in your head, that's when I changed your dog, I changed my drug. Then put on my clock when I wake up.
Stephen Fulto Jr., he's back. And he'll be taking on Carlos Castro, 10-round featherweight bout in that main event that you'll see on Prime Video, PBC here on Prime. We get back to the pay-per-view portion of the evening. The co-main event, a world title fight. And coming to the stage now is a man you'll see challenging for that world title. No stranger to being a world champion, because he has done it in a couple of weight divisions. 37-3 is his record. 21 knockouts. He's the former unified super lightweight champion, former WBC welterweight champion of the world, looking to become a 3-division world champion, trained by his father, Angel Garcia, and just like Coolboy here, proudly repping that great city of Philadelphia. He's coming back. Danny with Garcia.
Extra soul in my flip one. Which one? Who do you want? Go pick one. If I shoot my shot, I'll hit one. Matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we can go band for band.
Fuck that, we can go M for M.
Quarter mil for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory lens. I got the name, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really with that.
It's got to the point that
Danny's going to be challenging the champion. You know him as the American Dream. 33-3. He's got 18 knockouts. Comes from that great Cuban school of boxing. One of the greatest amateurs of all time. 2-division world champion. Currently boxing's oldest world champion right now. Trained by Ishmael Salas. He is the reigning WBA middleweight champion of the world, Eris L.Lara.
Don Benito, so nice to see you. Welcome to football.
The WBA middleweight champion Eris L.Lara, Danny Garcia. They will fight for the title. It will be the co-main that you see on that pay-per-view event on September 14th.
I think it's now because it was the right moment for everything that was going on. So, but that's it.
Listen, we already know what you can do at 122. Record speaks for itself. Former unified champion, making your debut at 126. Tell us why 126, and what do you see as the future for you in that division?
More titles. I feel like I wanted to go to 130, but I'll take a pit stop here first, get my feet wet a little bit, and hopefully gain another world title so I can become 2 division world champ, move up, do the same thing. So that's my goal for now.
And you said become a world champion. You were unified at 122. Do you see yourself being unified at 126?
I can take it as far as I want to take it. It's just up to me.
This is more of a serious Stephen Fulton that we've seen in the past. Tell us why.
I've been through some things.
And will that play out in the ring when we see that in September?
Yes.
I love it. Stephen Fulton, he's back.
Coolboy.
Former unified, super lightweight champion. Former WBC welterweight champion. Hails from the fighting city of Philadelphia. And again, looking to become a 3-division world champion. He is Danny Swift Garcia.
First of all, I want to thank God. Without God, none of this is possible. I want to thank my team, my father, Eris Garcia, my family, and all my fans who've been so patient for me, coming off a 2-year layoff. I've been feeling great, and coming in to this September 14th, I'm excited to be sharing the stage with Coolboy Steph, Edgar Berlanga, Caleb Plant, Rolly Ramirez, Rolly Romero, and CANELO. You know what I mean? The face of boxing. So the stage is set. It's a big stage. I'm happy to be here. For me, this is a historic fight for me. I won titles at 140, 147. It's always been a dream of mine to be a 3-division world champion. I know I got a tough task ahead of me against Lara, another great fighter who's been around as long as I've been around, a 2-division champion. So two division champions going at it, mano a mano, September 14th. It's gonna be an epic night. I'm looking forward to making history, for the city of Philadelphia, for all my fans. And I just feel blessed to be back. I love boxing like a fat kid loves cake. So that's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm really here. Cause I like to fight. My name is Antonio Montana. So, Lara's Cuban, but I'm the real Danny Montana. I see you September 14th.
Yeah.
As the American Dream, 33-3, 18 knockouts. Fights now in Las Vegas. Hails from Cuba. He's the former junior middleweight world champion, the reigning WBA middleweight champion of the world. If you remember, last saw him in March, BBC on Prime Video. He knocked out his opponent. He is Eris L.Lara. Genesis will do the translation. Please land.
Hi,
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Gracias a BBC Amazon Prime, a todos ustedes van presentes, al team Dani García, por firmar esta pelea. Quiero darle las gracias a Luis de Cuba Junior, a mi familia, a mis hijos, a mi esposa. Nos vemos el 14 de septiembre, vamos a estar listos para dar una gran pelea. Puerto Rico, Cuba, vamos a salir adelante. Gracias.
I am very grateful to be here today. I'm grateful for my family and kids, and I am very excited to fight on September 14. Let's go Puerto Rico and Cuba.
Guys, let's talk about this fight. The last time we saw you fight in March, you got the knockout. Someone asked you, what would you like next? And you said, Danny Garcia. Tell us why. Why did you want this challenge with Danny Garcia?
Yo recuerdo la última vez que peleaste en marzo, que dijiste que querías pelear con Andy García.
Sí, de verdad, eso fue una estrategia que mi equipo, mi promotor, mi manager, quisimos hacer así. Vinimos a la última pelea de él, yo vine a ver la pelea de él contra Benavides y me resultó interesante esa pelea entre ellos y él. Dani García es un gran boxeador, campeón en 3 divisiones y creo que esto es lo que el público se merece, ¿no? Una pelea entre nosotros dos.
That was a strategy that my manager, my team and I built after seeing the last fight he had with Benavides. And since he's a world champion, I would like to do that also, fight him.
Danny, you mentioned it. It's been 2 years since we last seen you in the ring. Now you come back. Now you don't not only come back, but you're fighting for a world title, but at 160. Tell us why so long, and then why 160?
You know, I wasn't off 2 years because I wanted to. You know, Boston took a change, and you know, I just sat down and waited for my opportunity. You know, the fight was supposed to happen last year in August, but it didn't happen. This is a fight that I've been planning for, and a fight that I wanted. You know, Lara has something I want, which is a title, and you know, I'm the name, so he wants my name, I want his title, and it makes perfect sense. I'm trying to make history.
I remember one of our last talks, we were talking about 154, but this is 160.
Yeah, too much rice and beans, man.
It's a bigger jump.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You know, talk to me about the challenge. Will that challenge be too much?
You know, I feel like boxing's all mental. You know, you can do whatever you put your mind to. And if you feel like you can't do it, it's probably because you can't do it. But I know mentally, I believe I can do whatever I put my mind to. And I never back down from any challenge. It's just the weight. You know, boxing's about skill and will. At the end of the day, when you're tired and you're going into those championship rounds, it's all about who got the most will. And you know, they can box, but everybody knows Danny Garcia can fight. So I come to fight.
Here's Landy. He says everybody knows Lara can box, but he also says everybody knows that Danny Garcia can fight. But this is a guy, and this is your 3rd title defense. This is a guy, though, who's only had like 3 fights in the last 4 years. Is he biting off more than he can chew, you think, on September 14th?
Él dice que todo el mundo sabe que tú sabes pelear, pero que el otro también. Que él ha peleado 3 o 4 veces. ¿Tú crees que él está cogiendo más de lo que él puede?
Bueno, él puede coger lo que quiera, ¿no? Él puede, en su mente, puede pensar lo que quiera pensar. Entonces, todo el mundo me conoce, sabe qué tipo de boxeador yo soy y la calidad de boxeador que yo soy. Solamente sé que vamos a vernos el 14 de septiembre. Este no es tiempo de estar hablando tanto ni nada de eso. Vamos a vernos el 14 de septiembre.
He said this is not the time to be talking too much. Yes, he is good and he can think whatever he wants, but we will talk in September.
Champ, we'll wrap it up with this. Won't you let the people know, let Danny Garcia know what he's in for on September 14th?
¿Por qué no le dejas saber a la gente y a los boxeadores lo que le espera el 14 de septiembre?
Está escrito ya, soy campeón mundial y lo voy a seguir haciendo campeón mundial hasta que me retire. No voy a dejárselo saber a nadie.
That is already written down. I don't have to tell anyone. I am going to be the champion.
Danny Garcia, why don't you let Eris L.Lara know, let these people know what they're in store for on September 14th, and what would it mean to you to be a 3-division world champion?
You know, come September 14th, you know, I'm bringing the Danny Garcia show to Vegas. So if you didn't book your flights yet, book your hotels and buy your tickets, make sure you go buy it, you know, pre-order the pay-per-view, because this is a historic night for me. I'm chasing a dream, and I'm the type of person, I never stop until I get what I want. You know, a lot of people call me an overachiever, but I'm here because I'm a great fighter. Not because I got lucky, because I know I'm great. And when you're great, you take a shot at greatness. You do what everyone thinks you can't do. And that's why I'm here.
Folks, it's the co-main event on the BBC pay-per-view on Prime, September 14th, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It is the champion, the WBA middleweight champion of the world, Eris L.Lara, taking on Danny Garcia. Guys, if you don't mind, we could have one last face-off here for the cameras.
Una vez más, un cara a cara.
Yes, please, please.
Let's go, Danny.
One more photo, folks. One more photo here of everybody. Coolboy Steph. He will be the main event fighter on the BBC on Prime.
Danny. Get it, Danny. And you!
Don't miss it. Coming up